How you feeling?
Let's ride that hot hand to another W, baby.
Yo, keep this thing to regulation. I got plans after the game.
Round one continues with a heavy dose of citrus. The Atlanta Hawks have showed up hungry and determined to fight for what they believe is rightfully theirs. Will they be able to break the stalemate and come out on top against the Miami Heat? Round one of the NBA.
Welcome everyone to Game 3 of the Eastern Conference quarterfinals. We're all top. Take a look at the Hawks. How they stole one on the road, and that was their goal. Now they have a chance to take command of the series, Greg. But it's going to be difficult, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, they still got a lot to prove, Kevin, coming into this series as an underdog. But I've been impressed with their fight and execution. You can tell they're not intimidated. We'll see if they can maintain that level of confidence tonight.
It'll be key, you're right. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Weber is out there with Curry. Then there's Webb. Then it's Ingram. And it's McMillan. And at the small forward. To the inside. That's good from Wallace on the assist by MP.
Look, MP has great vision. Delivers that ball on target.
And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Heat. They're coming off a great victory on Wednesday.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, you got to think Coach will show this one as an example of what not to do. You got to take care of the ball.
MP, no good.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Curry on the wing. Puts up a three. The offensive rebound. Weber. The layup off target. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. To the paint. Bounce pass Wallace. Golden, good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
MP. Good D by Webb. For Miami, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. That one drops for him.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
In the corner, Wallace with it. Back to MP. Plays lays it up off the glass.
Well, that's superb balance shown by MP there. Not allowing the contact to throw him off.
And stolen by MP to the middle. Golden, good. Golden's got 5 points so far.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Here's McMillan. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Yeah, if you can hit that with regularity, it opens up the floor so much more.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. The Heat trail by 5. Here's McMillan.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
MP. And Curry pulls it down. Miami's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Weber hits the bucket.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best.
Here's MP in the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And the foul called on MP. They've got Rizichet. McMillan is out there with Hampton. Then there's Wallace. And it's MP in at the point. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Count that bucket.
Well, MP knows these are high-value looks inside.
The Heat trail by 6. Pass to Topic. Again, the miss by the Heat. Atlanta has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the free ball here. Miami's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Close in, no stopping MP.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for Miami. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Goes up from the top of the key. That's short off the rim. The Hawks leading by 8. Pass to MP. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. For Miami, they have been a perfect 8 of 8. It's the Atlanta Hawks holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Atlanta Hawks.
Want to build the big lead? Get yourself to the line. These guys have done it by pushing the action. They've been relentless.
And they're putting the other guys in foul trouble. The game could be over by the end of the third quarter.
Checking out how the Hawks are doing in this series. Well, guys, safe to say they're in cruise control right now.
At this point, Ernie, all they got to do is keep the car on the road, man. Just don't go off to the left or right. Just keep on keeping on.
Don't let up. Keep your foot on the gas. Take this thing across the finish line.
Sure, I'm glad you were able to drive home. Those points. It's so good. Yeah,
see what you did with that one, Ernie.
It's unbelievable. It's a gift.
Yeah, it is.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. Zachary Rizashay has been, in a word, sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. They've got Ingram. McMillan is out there with Curry. Then there's Webb. And it's Weber in at the center, filling out the middle. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Hawks lead by 19.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And here's Ingram from the arc.
Well, it's just not been his night. He's finding good looks, but they're just not falling.
MP, no good. The Heat trail by 19. Pass to McMillan. Atlanta with the rebound. Ware's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Kept alive. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Plays like that make a coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
The Heat making a switch here. Topa just checked in. That's good from Aldridge. Here's Ingram. Outside Curry. Pass to Topic. Miami no good on that time either.
Not a great start to the second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
And that one's good. MP. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. And the foul called on MP. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 4th.
McMillan is out there with Hampton. Then there's Wallace. Then there's Foster. And it's MP in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the Hawks 5. And it's Martin missing. The Hawks shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. MP, no good. The Heat shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. That's a 2 from Martin. And McMillan pulls it down. McMillan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's MP. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. MP's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Hawks. Pass to Topic. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Well, he's been more confident shooting it since the half. Let's see if that trend continues.
A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Down low. Mobo gets the basket.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
The Hawks leading by 21. And the basket by MP.
Well, look, the defense has got to try a different plan on MP. Because what they're doing now is clearly not working.
Here's Curry. And McMillan pulls it down. McMillan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now Foster. Pass to MP. And it's Miami with the rebound. McMillan's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Topic. A 3-pointer, no good. Hawks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And the basket by MP.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside Martin. Miami no good on that time either.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Miami's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. The 3. Drills the 3-pointer.
Well, it's only his 2nd 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
It's stolen by Curry. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And it's Martin missing.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
MP's shot is good.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Pass to Topic. Launches it. Rebounded by Hampton. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Atlanta making a switch here. Bolden's checked in. And Miami also making a switch. Weber's checked in. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Topic. And the three off target.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to Martin. Over to the left wing. Here's Weber. Atlanta with the rebound. Inside. Here's MP. It's rebounded by Topic. Topic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Weber outside. And it's off from three-point range. The Hawks have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. MP, no good. And for the Heat, they're shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. Takes a three. Good on the triple. Topic has got 6 here in this quarter.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
White is checked in for McMillan. And then for Miami, Webb's checked in for Curry. And it's Ingram in for Martin. Atlanta leading by 21. MP inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got 14 points here in the second half. It's Ingram on the wing. Pass to Webb. Shoots the three. Rebounded by Hampton. The Hawks have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. MP, no good. Ingram against Wright. And the foul called on MP. Now off the inbound. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Webb. So Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. And they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first two.
Series is a war. You just want a crucial battle.
Still anyone series. We could take control of this series with another win tonight. Together.
continues with a heavy dose of citrus. The Hawks are staring right in the face of a Game 6 showdown. Do they have the fortitude to close out the series? Now is their time to try and avoid a Game 7 against the Miami Heat. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
Here in round 1 of the Eastern Conference playoff. And the starting lineup for Miami. And it's Weber in at the 5. And for the Hawks, they've got MP. He's out there with Ricochet. And it's Wallace in at the 3. You look at Atlanta, they have a chance to pull off the upset here at home.
And you know as well as anyone, they want to cap this series off in front of their fans. They're going to pull out all the stops to finish this in 6.
Now here's MP. Here's Aldridge. Banked it in. Off the glass.
Coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. So, no problem for Miami as they get the win. They're able to force a winner-take-all Game 7.
MP has put himself among the greats this season.
Hey, it's just one loss. This is it. Game 7. Legends are born on these nights. Yo, keep this thing to regulation. I got plans after the game.
There he is. This is the one tonight. Winner takes all.
We want your time with Urena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, then please text the word HEAT along with your issue and seat location to 555.
For a deciding game, players will need to squeeze tighter than ever. The Atlanta Hawks have endured 6 long games. 3 they have won, 3 they have lost. It is now the last stand. There is no looking back as they must lay it all on the line.
A hard-fought series. It will end here tonight. Look at the Heat. But we know, Greg, they haven't played their best basketball. Now they find themselves in a do-or-die Game 7. They thought they would have wrapped up this series much earlier, but that's not the case.
Kev, they just lack consistency throughout the course of this series. I don't know if they came in overconfident, but this is the time to check those individual egos at the door. Come together as a group and play for one another.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Atlanta Hawks. Wallace is out there with Aldridge. Then there's Hampton. Then it's MP. And it's Bolden in at the point guard position. A pass to Aldridge. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by MP. And here's Miami. They easily took Thursday's game.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
Yeah, great three-point shooting is so often what swings a game these days. When they're rolling from outside, they're tough to beat.
Good D by Webb. And Ingram has got the ball here for Miami. Fires the three. Hands it from downtown.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Hampton kicks to Wallace. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Stolen by Webb. In transition, here comes Miami. Here's Ingram. Finished off the break.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. They double him with Wallace. A three. And it's Ingram missing.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
MP, no good.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
And the foul called on MP. That's... The Hawks trail by 9. This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Wallace is out there with Rizichet. Then there's Foster, and it's McMillan, and it's MP in at the shooting guard.
Embracing the physicality, MP is unhindered by the aggressive D inside.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bucks ahead. They're up by 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Game 7 couldn't get any more exciting, and true to form, it's a tight battle for the Miami Heat.
Their trouble is defending the arc. It's got to be a team effort. Just one breakdown, that's all it takes to give up 1-3.
I love playing these types of defenses. I'm ready to lace them up right now and knock some threes down myself, Ernie.
Taking a look at how the series is going for the Heat. It all comes down to a decisive Game 7. Guys, what's it going to take for them to close out this series? And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about...
And we're back courtside at Game 7 as this series comes to a head. Curry has been sensational.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
Ingram is out there with Webb. Then it's Curry. And it's McMillan. And it's Mobo in at the center, locking down the middle. It's the group on the floor for Miami.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Miami trailing. Here's McMillan. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. The Hawks shooting reasonably well, 45%. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Heat. Pass to McMillan. Here's Webb. Cranes the three-pointer. Webb's got 13.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession. That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors, starting off the second half with 3 straight misses. Not a great start to this second half, just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here. All right, they got one on the board in the second half. Now you want to see more shots start to drop.
The second effort. MP converting the tough bucket.
Good work by MP. He gets positioning inside and capitalizes.
Pass to Webb. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from outside. Webb's got 6 in the quarter.
D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And that one misses.
And what I love about MP, his work ethic. He's someone that wants to keep getting better and better.
And it's McMillan missing.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. And the basket by Webb.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
To the paint. Here's MP. Rebound by the Heat. Webb's got his 6th rebound on the night. Wide open look. Rebound Atlanta. Wallace has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the middle, to the wing right side. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. MP, book it. MP with a tough shot.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Ingram outside. Pass to McMillan. Here's Webb. And a miss there on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. Looked good from here.
Back to MP. Mobo with the rebound. Mobo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
That's good from Wallace on the assist by MP. 16 points for Wallace.
There's the unselfishness of MP, setting up his teammates nicely.
Pass to Webb, takes the 3. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Well, coming out of the half, he's been much more aggressive, helping them space the floor.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. So it's Atlanta now. It's a 1-point game. Right side Aldridge. Back to MP. Good D by Webb. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks shooting in this game, 45%. So with Aldridge sitting on the bench, here's who Terry Stotts is going with. They've got McMillan. MP out there with Foster. Then there's Wallace. And it's Ware in at the 5, down low.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Here's Topic. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Pass to Foster. Jacks up a 3. And the 3 ball is good.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Outside Martin. Here's Curry. Rebound by McMillan. McMillan's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's MP. MP strong inside.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
And if you're going to pull away, now is the time to do it. Time to finish the game strong.
Ingram outside to halt the run. And McMillan pulls it down.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
The Heat trail by 7. Ingram wide open. No good from outside.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
And the dunk by MP.
Rocking the rim. MP injecting some energy into his squad.
Outside, Martin. Miami no good on that time either.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Basket, good. MP's got the lead up to 11 now for the Hawks.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Well, I was able to hear the Heat coach go over his...
Substitution on the court.
Here's MP. Hits the jump hook. MP's got 18 points just in the second half.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Pass to Bolden. Here's Wallace, and the dunk by Wallace.
That's a pretty serious blow, guys. I mean, they are showing they want this game, staying active defensively and putting up some quick points.
Webb the pass to Ingram. Here's McMillan. From deep. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Webb.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive. But he can't do it all by himself.
MP laid in with a nice touch off the glass. MP's got 12 now in this quarter.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Webb the pass to Weber. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Hawks leading by 11. And it's Ingram with the rebound. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for Miami. Shot from the wing. And that one's good from McMillan. The Hawks shooting in the fourth has been tremendous, 59%. Aldridge left side. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. MP, no good. The Heat shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Ingram passes to Curry. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 6 assists here tonight.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you. Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
Pass to Weber. Out to Ingram. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Aldridge has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. MP, no good. The Heat trail by 8. Here's McMillan. Hits it from three-point range.
What a time for him to step up. Big 3 right there.
Well, guys who can make big shots at the end of games have become a necessity.
MP, good.
And this game has MP's fingerprints all over it. He is really cooking.
And for the Heat, their shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Down low. Pass to Webb from past the arc. Rebound by the Hawks. Wallace has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. MP, no good.
This has reached desperation time for him.
It's not going to be easy now. They're going to need just about everything to go right from this point on.
Here's McMillan. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
Yeah, what a disconnect. Sloppy play like that is something they can expect to come up in the film session.
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
He hits the first one, and that turns the lead to 6. He's perfect from the line this time.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
Back to MP. Banked in off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 7.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no freeze.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Miami no good on that time either.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Weber can't hit.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
MP's shot is good.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Substitution on the court.
And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. Thrilling fashion, guys, taking round one in what certainly will go down. Guys, it's one of the most competitive series this year.
And you always love a game 7, and no disappointment here. And these guys are ready and excited for round 2.
They talk the talk, but you walk the walk.
Thank you.